Arsene, good morning. Can we start with your team news for Saturday?
Well, we have a lot of uncertainties. It's very difficult to go through to give you any percentage, because we have Gibbs, Rosicky, Chamberlain, all at the moment not available, and will be all on these three players' late decisions.
Aaron Ramsey came off the bench against Everton. Is he ready to start? Is he fit enough?
He is ready to start, and certainly I will decide to start him because Flamini as well is suspended.
And the mood after the Everton game was pretty low. What have you done to lift the players this week?
Well, we know that we didn't turn up with a performance that we wanted, and therefore we just, I think after the huge disappointment, analysed what didn't go right and where we want to improve and want to go, as I told you after the game, want to go back to basics. It's first of all as a team to defend better, and that's of course was not right at the Everton game.
Just finally from me, Wojciech Szczesny said this week that Arsenal have matured much more since the last trip to Wembley 3 years ago. Is that a fair point?
Yes, we have a team that has a lot of experience. We are in a competition that where we have a great opportunity. We play against a good opponent, and but it's a great challenge for us, and we want, of course, to take the opportunity to go into the final.
Okay. Oscar, can I just clarify that for Ozil and Koscielny, it's just come a bit too soon, has it?
Yes.
When do you expect them back?
I think the earliest to come back for Koscielny could be Tuesday, and for Ozil could be next Saturday.
Obviously, both of them would be a big boost for you.
Yes, because at the moment we have too many players out, and it's important we get them back. I think we know that at that period of the season, to have the number of players we had out is too many.
Can I just, before I move on, quickly clarify that Jack Wilshere's progress is as you would hope at the moment?
Look, it's very difficult at the moment. It's all going well, but he has not started to run. I think that's planned next week. So at the moment, all is going well.
How important is it to win the FA Cup this season?
Look, for us, what is very important is to win the semi-final, and it's important we focus on that. After that, we play against an opponent that has done well in this competition. They have gone through many difficult. They've beaten Hull, they've beaten Man City at Man City. So we want to focus on that and make sure that we can go through. We respect highly Wigan for what they've done, and the best way to go to the final is to do that.
If you had to choose between finishing in the top four and winning the FA Cup, which would you choose?
I will not choose, because what is important after our performance against Everton is to respond well. That's where our future lies, is our capacity to respond with a strong performance, and that is the next game, and the next game is the FA Cup.
Do you plan a big overhaul in the summer, Arsene? Because obviously it's been a disappointing season in the end, Premier League-wise.
We'll see. Let's see first how we finish, And, but we have a basics. What is important for us is that we have our players back and available. Our main task will be to keep the team together and think where did we go wrong, because there's a lot of positives in our season as well. We're 17 times leader in the league, and we have dropped off when we lost our players at the important moment of the season, and that's what we don't want to repeat.
Just wondering whether you feel the delay in signing your contract has any effect?
No, nothing at all. I've spoken about that many times.
Coffee? You mentioned the losing of some charisma for your team. Which are the characters that you're expecting to try and help with an FA Cup semi-final?
Everyone to contribute. We have a lot of experience. We are in the semi-final because we have produced great performances. I think we have played great games against Tottenham, Everton, Liverpool. That's not average teams. You know, we have produced great performances, and that's what we want to do it again in the semi-final of the FA Cup. We have lost a little bit confidence. You could see that against Everton because all went bad for us. Having said that, I still would like to say that I don't dispute at all that we have not played well, but the second goal was offside, the third goal was a foul, and the goal we scored was not offside. So it's time as well for the referees to turn up with performances when it matters.
Do you feel then that you've not always benefited from referee decisions this season? Have they played an impact?
Well, I don't want to complain about that because we'll quickly come out and say our main thing is what we can influence ourselves. That is important. I just think in some games like Chelsea, like Everton, the decisions went wrong for us, but I suppose that every club could come out at the end of the season and say that, so we do not want to focus on that. But specifically on in our last game, it was like that, but we want to focus on our performances.
Could you confirm who will start in goal on Saturday?
Fabianski.
Is that a difficult decision for you?
It's not a difficult decision because it's a decision that is made for a long time.
I know it's maybe getting ahead of ourselves, but would he play in the final if you got there?
Let's play on Saturday. You play football on your merit and on your performance, and he has turned up with top-level performances until now in every single game, and you could say that even after the game, you sit always there, he has done extremely well. He has basically been man of the match in the 3 games.
The fact, though, that it looks like he may leave in the summer, he hasn't signed a new deal, does that complicate things at all?
No. When you're professional, you work at the top of your job until the last day of your contract. That's for me being professional. All the rest has nothing to do with professionalism.
Can I just ask you about Jack Collison? Last month, Wigan signed him on loan from West Ham, and he's eligible to play in this game on Saturday. Is that right?
I have not made the rules. I gave you my feelings about that. I'm just sad that they are not come out in the right way, you know, and some people accuse me of being hypocritical. I would just like to tell them that I always allowed the players who were out on loan to play against us, and the only thing I asked for is that the players who go out on loan can play with a club who gives them out on loan. That's all I want. After all the rest is down to the rules of a Premier League.
So does this give them an advantage or not in this particular case? Should he be allowed to play in a game for a club?
The rules are the rules. I don't make the rules. We respect the rules, and Wigan will respect the rules. I don't have a problem with that. If he plays, he plays. If he doesn't play, he doesn't play. But we can only win the game if we play well.
Okay, last couple now, Jim.
Is Santi Cazorla right, Arsene? Do you feel that the side needs more character to respond in the difficult situations because you weren't able to come back from the defeat against Bayern Munich and lost those key matches?
Look, you can always improve in our game, and when the results are not as well, you can always think you can improve. There's no perfect team, and we'll always try to improve our squad and our team. I feel this season we lost key players at big important moment of the season, but we have just to focus on finish as well as we can. We are in a position where we can still do very well until the end of the season. That's what you want. It's not about next season, it's about this season.
You've often sat here and defended the ability and character of the players, said, you know, a big performance is ready to come out, and yet time and again this big performance hasn't come through in these big games. What gives you the confidence that...
Look, we are in the semi-final of the FA Cup. You cannot say that we have been invited to play there. We have beaten all the teams we have been confronted with, and by producing top-level performances. So that's what we want, what we will do tomorrow,
Do you think
Saturday.
it's start to play on their minds though, because you know if you look for the big performance against Liverpool, it didn't come, and you know you saw the signs of that against Manchester City, then it didn't come against Everton, and now you really need a really big commanding performance against Wigan when everyone is saying this is a game that you know you should win, but in the back of your mind,
Look, let's say we are favourite, yes, but doesn't mean that you win. You win when you produce a quality performance. We have in this competition produced top quality performances, and just let's continue to do that.
Arsene, how does it affect your preparation going into the semi-finals as overwhelming favourites? Does it affect your team talk in any way? Did you prepare exactly the same way as if you were?
No, what is important is to restore the confidence and belief, you know, after the Everton game. But as well, we have players who are 30 years old, many of them, or 28 or 29. They have experience. They know what is at stake.
And finally, Mark.
Arsene, what do you think the players learned from that last experience at Wembley? It was obviously not a great experience at the end, was it?
No, but you know, we have good memories at Wembley as well, and that's what we want to renew with. What is important is not the size of a pitch is exactly the same, and I don't think that the environment plays a big part in that. What is important, as I told you many times now, is that we turn up and respond well to our disappointing performance on Saturday
So you'll be
or Sunday.
You'll be focusing on the happy times you've had there rather than that Birmingham game.
Look, we will be focused to renew the happy memories, yes.
Okay, guys, thank you. If we come in now, Will, if you could be like.